Greetings. It's me, Eli, aka Slim. Another video about questions. Today's question is art work? Seems a little rude. But yeah, let me see. Let me try to break this one up. Is art work? Well, yes. Simple, yes, it is work. It's a type of labor that's, you have to specialize in. And here's the thing, like, I hear a lot of people, at least when I first started off, undervaluing art. That's why artists undersell, is because there's people who are come up to them and say, like, oh, I could do that. Like, why are you charging so much? Or, you should just do it because you're an artist. You don't why are you asking for payment? I'm giving you an opportunity to do art, which is what your thing is. Or, I don't need to pay for that. It's just artwork. It's troubling. I always think those people don't like having eyes. Like, they must think sight is just their most boring sense. It's like eating stuff and feeling things. They don't like looking at anything. But yeah, the ability of making something pretty, I think, is so important and so marketable. Humans are very visual creatures. So let's zoom out. We don't need to go into, like, oh, I did this doodle, pay me. Let's just go into just the visual medium, because I also do graphic design, I do video editing. That's what sells. If things don't look good, people aren't going to get it. You've been in a store and you've wanted to get an apple, and one apple looks better than the other, you get the one that looks better. That's just how it works. So, like, visuals and how it communicates information to humans is critical. Just decorative, just all that stuff you bought for Halloween and Christmas. You needed someone with an artistic vision to create those things in those ways. So, I do think it branches out beyond just 2D illustration and, doodles and things like that. I think art is all around us. It's everywhere. It's in everything. And if you're undervaluing it, it's because you're just not paying attention. So sorry, a little bit of a rant there. But that's out the way. Yes, art is work. I think it's also particularly my experience with artists is that we want to do our own art. So I think it's rude to ask us to stop doing the thing we're trying to do the thing you want us to do because you want it. Like, what's that have to do with anything? People want all types of stuff. Who cares? If you want my time, then you better pay me for it. Like, every minute or hour I'm using to work on your project is one I'm not using to work on my own project. Because I don't know about you, but I'll just do that forever. I will just keep working my own projects. People keep trying to get me to eat food or whatever. Forget that. Trying to finish this comic book. Um, that's unhealthy. Yeah, take breaks. Take breaks if you can. But I personally try to only work on freelance and illustrative projects that I'm passionate about. I want to talk to the creator. I want to see what their spark is. I want to see why they're passionate about it. I want to understand why this is so important to them. And if I can get behind their philosophy and beliefs and, enthusiasm, then it makes me a much better artist for them. But, other coin, sometimes you just need to pay the bills. Someone has some money and they'll do a thing. And even if the idea sucks, you'll draw it anyway because, they're paying you. I find it's so hard to be motivated in those contexts, but I do understand it. The world continues to evolve and spin, and art's going to continue to need to be made to express our existence and creativity as a species. And then sometimes you use it to sell Coca-Cola or whatever the thing. It's important. Sorry, I think I fell way off topic on this one. But yes, I guess simply put, art is work. You should be paid for it. If they're not paying you, don't do it. Why are you doing it? Uh, okay, I'll come a little softer on it. We live in a capitalist, consumerist society. Like, sometimes there are things that are amazing, but no one cares about because they're not making money yet, and no one's putting any love or attention into it. You have this amazing idea that will make the world a better place. This thing will feed the homeless. This thing will bring joy to people. This thing will help children learn. But is it marketable? Who cares? You know, there are things like that. And sometimes they need art. They need something visual to help set it apart and take it to the next step. So I do think there are exceptions where I think it's fine to donate your artistic ability. And sometimes someone has a amazing idea and you really believe it and you try it and you donate your time to it, and then maybe it doesn't go anywhere. So you do come into those. But even in those cases, I always say try to advocate for yourself as an artist to get some sort of benefit out of it. If I'm going to draw this, comic book for you or make these posters for you, I want, some free ones for myself so I can sell it on the back end, or some sort of royalty. Maybe I get a certain percentage of, the 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 profits. Or I'm doing a poster for your concert, give me some free tickets so I can get some people in. I think there's always ways to advocate for yourself and to navigate that, even if, there aren't big profit margins on the side. But yeah, never think it's just something for other people to use. Art is for the artist, and then sometimes the people that the artist cares about. At least that's what I believe. That's probably why I'm poor. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to get your feedback. Sorry, I feel like I try to be a little concise in these topics, but this one I felt like I was a little bit more sporadic. But it's a very vague topic. Is artwork? What the heck do you mean? Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.